Hello. Tonight, we're going to be staying in a haunted bed and breakfast called the Argo Hotel in Crofton, Nebraska, a town with less than 800 people. It's the oldest hotel in the state, opening in 1912, and it used to be a medical facility. Rumors even swirl around that it once was a mental hospital.
Why is that bad? What about Mental Health Awareness Month?
I never said it was bad.
You made it sound scary, mental health.
No, I was saying like that's a good thing. Apparently a ghost named Alice haunts this place, and during one of its many renovations, I read online that they found a baby's skeleton. Why are we staying here?
That's a little bit too messed up.
For those interested in paranormal activity, this place is oozing with active spirits.
I am also going to be attempting to stay in this deadly hotel. People have said that there's random cold spots. Things randomly fall from the wall. Waking up in the middle of the night and you just had a dream about someone giving you plastic surgery because it's the ghost telling you that you're ugly. That did happen, right? Once?
No one's reported that, but that could happen to us.
I already have such a low self-esteem, so I don't know if this is good for someone like me. There's also a church across the street, which is automatically scary to me. Church isn't scary, but you know, like nowadays, like the movie The Nun and stuff, it always is making stuff like that creepy.
Okay, let's go see our room. Love that. So we're gonna be staying in the Music Symphony room. It's all based on like 1920s music and stuff. We actually got to walk through a bunch of different rooms and pick which one we wanted, which is kind of cool.
There was like 6 different rooms that we got to choose from.
There was this other room that was train themed. This town used to be really busy with a train station, and they had a haunted train mirror like from the early 1900s in the bathroom. So I didn't want to stay in that one because I was like, I just pictured myself washing my face tonight and like seeing haunted train people.
Wouldn't the haunted people in the mirror probably give us acne?
Oh yeah, I could definitely see that. So yeah, I picked this room because I was like, oh, like even though we're in an old haunted bed and breakfast, like at least this is a fun vibe. But then she let me know that this is actually one of the most active rooms.
You said, oh, but I read that like the ghosts here are nice. But then she said, well.
I didn't even know this when I booked it, but the owner is a psychic medium and her daughter's a medium, and that just adds a whole nother layer. And also apparently some other people are staying here and they're doing a paranormal investigation. I'm honestly scared. I wonder if she'll do a reading with us if we pay extra. In the original hotel, I guess there were just a bunch of rooms, and in the middle there's a restroom that everyone would share, but they renovated it throughout the years, and a few decades ago they cut the rooms in half and then turned some of the rooms into bathrooms.
That's very exciting, so we can take a shit in peace.
I know, that would be kind of stressful sharing a public restroom with, I guess there's only 2 other guests, but still. This is like the restroom everyone used to share. Oh.
This reminds me of a science project shower.
I know, it's kind of fun. Crazy like having an actual lock. I don't get it.
You don't know how to lock a door? Lucas.
I'm assuming no one will go in. Wonder where that leads.
Probably to a chamber.
We just did the tour of the entire property, the ghost tour with the owner. She made it very clear like she does not want any bad spirits in here. Also when we checked in, they said we cannot do Ouija boards or weird seances or anything because she just likes to like keep it all posy vibes in here, like the posy spirits. I wasn't even aware of this, but she let us know that after this was opened as a hotel originally, for a period of time in the early 1900s, it was a brothel. And she said every now and then you'll smell like really intense perfume of one of the brothel women.
Yeah. Once it was done being a brothel, it became a mental hospital for children.
So because of that, there's a lot of young ghosts in this area, which is creepy because we went into the basement and Jacob heard a little girl laugh.
So the stairs that you walk on in Argo are original 1912 stairs. None of them have ever been replaced. You get that nice creaky old building sound.
So this is where he would do surgeries and stuff?
This room was actually where a lot of that psychiatric treatment went on. An electroshock therapy machine from the early 1900s, ice pick and a little hammer that would have been used for, you know, frontal lobe lobotomies. Sorry, I just saw someone. Hello? They didn't come downstairs with us, did they? I saw you. That was interesting. Okay, I'm here if you need me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just a little girl. It was interesting. So
when you said that you heard something, did you hear a laugh? I heard that too.
You
but
heard it.
I heard a laugh, but I didn't want to lean into it because if I'm being honest, stuff like this is a little bit scary to me. But I'll be honest, I did hear a laugh.
Yeah, and that's what caught my attention is I heard it and then I saw her like she was going to the piano and I thought Sonia was like trying to be silly and like scare us. I thought someone came downstairs, but then I looked and there was no one there. Yeah, that little giggle. I heard it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so you heard it too. Yes.
Wait, so did you actually hear a laugh?
Yeah, so during the duel, when we were in that room, I did hear this laugh behind us, but I didn't think anything of it at the time. I don't know why. And then she said she saw something and she heard a laugh. I actually was so scared because that was like one of the only times in my life where I felt like I had evidence of paranormal stuff happening.
I was in the same room with you guys and I didn't hear anything. Like, I feel like maybe I'm just more closed off or something, but...
It just is weird even thinking back to it because I just still can't really... I can't believe that actually happened.
I was under the impression that there was only one medical facility that once resided in these walls. It turns out there were two. It started out with Dr. Wiebelhaus around like 1930 or something. He actually fought in World War I and then after the war moved to America and started this facility, and apparently he was unlicensed in America, I'm pretty sure, and 2 decades into him having a medical facility in this building, it was shut down because there were too many deaths.
Wait.
So he was the one who had more of a psychiatric facility. When his closed down, another doctor opened up who was licensed in America, and it was more of just a straightforward doctor surgery center. I think it was just everything. Honestly, I'm glad I didn't know all this before I booked this because I might not have been brave enough to come here.
It just sounds so scary actually sleeping in this room.
She let us know that the most active part of our room for ghosts is the bathroom. So should we just go in here and turn off the lights and see what happens?
Okay.
Maybe they just don't F with us, or me specifically, since they already laughed to you.
I had to make sure the ghost didn't steal anything because she said that sometimes the ghost steals stuff.
Since Argo is a bed and breakfast, they only have breakfast. So we're walking.
You have to admit, you did ask, do you guys have dinner?
Oh yeah.
She was like, this is a bed and breakfast. She actually didn't say it like that, but I wish she would have.
Oh yeah. But so we're going to dinner at what I thought was just the only restaurant in this town. But she helps me connect the dots that we're going to the previous doctor's ancestors' restaurant.
This would be their great-great-grandpa or something?
They were gonna be eating at Wiebelhaus Recreation Restaurant and Lounge. Dinner was good. Shared a pizza and some nachos. We're making our way back to the Argo Hotel. I'm a little bit scared. I feel like I'm going back to a haunted house, like an attraction. Like we're at Universal Studios Horror Nights. How are you even willingly going back here and you already heard a little girl laugh? Like how are you just still functioning?
She's been talking to me the whole time. I'm joking. I just like brush it off and I just like kind of hope like she's probably nice and also like don't we all always hear kids laughing everywhere? I'm joking.
No. Once we turned off the camera, I went to go pee in the bathroom, and then as I was walking out, I heard like this weird like a flute or something, I don't even know.
Wait, and when the music room?
Jacob. No, and Jacob said he heard it too.
This is giving such skit energy. But we actually did hear like,
oh no, did someone blow in those? So we got to do a tarot card reading with the owner. I went first. Basically, she told me that I've had a very depressing past, but it's gonna be good. I think that was kind of the vibe of my reading.
She said it was very internal. It could have been a situation where no one knew about it.
It's so funny for Jacob's tarot card reading, the first card they drew said you were a hermit. You got the hermit card.
Recluse.
But then it went on to say you're on the right path in life. Like keep doing what you're doing. There's 2 other guests here tonight and we hung out with them, the owners, and we all had a game night. We were playing like the charades game. They had us try brandy. We're gonna try brandy for the first time.
So the ones above, the ones below, and those we know.
Kind of does taste like
cough syrup.
Yeah, cough syrup.
It tastes like a NyQuil. I was just planning on it being although it's haunted, but then slowly it turned into more of a LMFAO Charlie XCX vibe.
They were telling us the ghost stories. I remembered to ask the owners, is it true that Alice haunts this place? And they said, no, that was all made up. They showed me this painting that apparently was of Alice, and I said, yeah, somebody admitted they just bought that at a thrift store, and like, it was kind of just lore they made up to attract people to the hotel like us. And then I also asked, so what about the baby in the wall? And they said, no, there wasn't a baby found in the wall, but there were human remains of a boy found in the wall. Basically, they said that in the past, some owners might have added some oomph, like making up this Alice story to attract people, but they said like there's already enough going on in here, like we don't have to make up anything. So then we all went to bed. They gave us this tray with beer and some ghost hunting devices, and now I guess it's time to explore.
Since we were kind of having a shindig downstairs, it felt safe, but now since we're upstairs in our own room, like, I'm just getting creeped out. I might wake up in the middle of the night getting choked.
Also, the other guests let us know that one time they stayed here and they saw a shadow figure on one of these windows above the doors. And then they said, like, if something starts lighting up, like, we can use that to communicate with the ghosts. Hey, it's Lucas and Jacob. Is anyone here?
Hey, it's Lucas and Jacob, like the intro of a YouTube video.
Is anyone here? I feel like I'm Demi Lovato in her Ghost show when she sings Skyscraper to them.
You should probably sing like Christmas is Creepy.
If snowman came to life, that would be creepy.
What if it started going off being like, wait, we fuck with this?
They haven't heard that song. I guess it's not as much of a bop as Skyscraper. So I'm pretty sure they said underneath these stairs is where the human remains were found.
I think so.
Okay, we're going in some other room. There's fish hanging. Oh, that's because it's by my phone.
Oh.
Oh, that was a false reading. Okay, this is the part where we're gonna try to contact my dead Pomeranian, Luna. We're supposed to be trying to contact the people who lived in this building at one point, and Luna never even lived near here.
But the owner did say, energy comes in and out.
Luna, the dead Pomeranian, if you are here, just give us a sign. We are open. Any sign. She just doesn't really F with it. She's probably in Hawaii or something.
I'm not going first, you can. I think where we're standing right now is where they had a bunch of dead bodies.
So this is the public restroom.
Why would they be in the urinal?
You never know. No one's in here. I guess why would you haunt a bathroom?
Yeah.
But then again in Harry Potter, that one girl, the owner said a man named Don sleeps on this couch. And the lore is that his wife used to work at this hotel and he would stop by and take naps here so he could hang out with his wife. What's going on with the lights? Wait. They keep turning off and on.
It's like on a scary movie.
No one's out there. That was all just a joke, right? Flashing. Girl, okay, I just want to go to bed now. Oh, okay, that's because I touched it. Okay. I'm scared. I just woke up. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm just a little bit nervous since they said that this was the most active part of our room. I just don't want to get like smacked into the wall in the middle of the shower or something, or tripped. Guess let's hope for the best. So it turns out that was the noise we heard that we thought was a flute. But it's just the sound the toilet makes. Unless the ghost person plays a flute noise every time someone flushes the toilet. That's up for you to decide. So experiences in the night. Let's get into it. First of all, let's just talk about dreams before we get into activity. The only dreams I remember were about breakfast. Because we're at a bed and breakfast, and I guess subconsciously I was just very excited for breakfast, and I did have a little bit of a stress dream about like, it was something about like we missed breakfast but you actually heard a lot of noises.
So like there was noises happening and I was on my phone trying to ignore it because I was so scared at the time.
But you like woke up, this is like 4 AM, right?
But then what made me really scared was there was a noise and then Lucas woke up. So then I knew like for sure like there actually is noise, it's not me making it up.
Oh, because I woke up, I heard something like by the door.
It sounded like someone was like chiming in the door. There was that, and I kept hearing pops and clicks, but I was scared at the time, but that doesn't really scare me because it's an old house.
Yeah, houses just make noises. It's like an old phone. So you know how earlier I said I had nightmares about the breakfast, missing it? It further proves the point. 99% of what you worry about never happens because we made the breakfast, first of all, we didn't miss it. And it was so good. Like, it was so good. It was so good. They brought out this Parmesan crusted omelet with potatoes, mushroom salad, and when I took my first bite of that omelet, I was actually like, okay, like, I am now a foodie. So then for dessert, she brought out a roasted pear with Gouda on it. It all just worked. Like, she was saying how she loved mixing flavors and stuff, and I came here for the history and the ghosts. Like, I wasn't really even thinking about the food, but like that is literally such a reason to come here alone. Well, our stay at the historic Argo Hotel is coming to an end. Yeah, it was just cool getting to actually hang out with people who own it and get to hear all their stories and the other guests. Even if we didn't experience anything, it's just cool staying at these old places and just learning about the history.
I would like to say that I F with you heavy.